first 200 was incredibly soft, but I'm used to just dying at the first 200 and then trying to scrap together a breaststroke and then usually come home in like a 101. So, like I said in my post-race interview, that was probably the least painful 4 AM I've done in like 8 years. So I didn't really have any time in mind or really any expectation, which is, in itself is pretty freeing in that race because there's a lot of stress involved in it. But I think other than like each split not being particularly fast, I think I swam it pretty well, like how I was kind of building through my second 50s. So I'm happy with it, but I kind of wish that I knew I was going to feel like that aerobically, so I could have probably let one rip a little more there. But it's first 4 AM of the season, second race of the season, so I'm fine with it for right now. We basically went through fall where I was just getting 15 to 16K double days, and Bob will tell you I did not have the best quality fall. Like I did all the work, and it's all great work, but I was down in the grave for a while there, and then altitude's always a tricky thing because when I was young, I would go up to altitude and we would crush a camp and do serious yardage and serious, really hard work, and I'd come down and I'd go best times and everything. And now it's like the 2 AM, I had to really struggle trying to get speed out of my front half. Like my first 200 was pretty slow, and I was trying to go pretty hard in it. And even my breaststroke split wasn't anything crazy, or my freestyle split. But then we switched to something like the 4 AM that's more aerobic, and it's a lot easier. I think that a lot of the oxygen capacity and that degree coming from Colorado Springs is a big factor in there. But it's so hard for me to tell at this age where I'm going to be coming down from altitude. Oh, I know I'm stuck with it now at this point. I'm too far into the quad to get out of it. So, and it is what it is. I'm always going to have a love-hate relationship. I don't think anyone's going to tell you they love the 4 AM. But that's been my success from the start. It's always been my baby event. So, I've just embraced it and accepted it at this point. And, some of that is fulfilling instead of fighting it every single time you step up behind the blocks. It kind of is race to race. Like my 200s, I definitely feel like I've got more speed. I mean, no one's ever going to really accuse me of being a speedy swimmer. Like my 200s have always been, people pace them out where I'm just kind of going from the beginning, and that's the aerobic side of me that I've always had. But I've kind of struggled with the 4 AM for a while there, where just I never really felt like I could walk. I think it was World Trials 2 years ago. I was laying on the pool deck for like 15 minutes, and I went the same exact time I went there. So it's a really weird event. It's not the most fun, but fortunately that's what I'm stuck with. I mean, I get my ass kicked all the time, where I'd always say I was a fairly decent and consistent trainer, but now we've got like Leon and Ubi, and someone's on every single day. So it really is a battle. And when we do these like long aerobic, we'll go like a 9K in an hour and 42 minutes, and then I have to go and do a 9K in the afternoon. They're recovering a lot better than I am, and I just take it. So, but it's so great to be surrounded by youth, and I really enjoy that aspect of how lively they are every single day, and I hope I can help contribute to their success as much as they do to mine.
Is this going to be your last Olympic trials?
I mean, you never say no. I probably said that last time, so I'm not going to say anything for sure. But it's hard for me to look 4 years down the road and know I'm going to go for another one. I've been lucky enough to have a great longevity in the sport. Like my first World Championships was 11 years ago. So I've been doing this for a long time, and I've enjoyed every single step of the way. I've gone through the love aspect of the sport. I've gone through the absolutely hate every single aspect of it, and now it's we're full circle again, where I enjoy just waking up and trying to pull the best out of myself as I can every single day. So I'm enjoying it right now. I really am, and I don't know what the future holds for me, but 4 years is a long way away.